Take it away.
Okay, hey everyone, my name is Michelle Verne. I am the president of Field to Burn San Fernando Valley and have been for the past
Woo!
7 years. I am
Well
also
done.
the strategy chair for the amazing CUSP, California United for Single Payer, which just got started. Uh-oh, hold on, let me let someone else in before I continue. Which just got started about 3 months, 4 months ago, right, Taiji? And is now growing strong with 13 organizations. And one just texted me and told me they signed on today. So hopefully that'll be 14. Um,
Wonderful.
um, so while we're on, stay muted and wait until we're done explaining each action before asking any questions. We have about four actions to talk about. One, a really important one, which is the people summons. So first, I'm going to talk about, let's see, wait. Oh, I'm going to talk about CUSP a little. So CUSP, we have a belief statement. The CUSP Coalition believes single payer healthcare will only be achieved by centering and uplifting marginalized communities, addressing needs of seniors, and engaging rank and file trade union members through base building in every region of the state. Um, if you belong to an organization that is not a member of CUS, I'm going to go ahead and put the form to become a member of CUS and go ahead and copy it. And if you know of an organization that will want to join, send it to them. And we're trying to build this movement as big as it can possibly get. Um, I'll also put our website in the chat. Um, this time we developed CUS because we are going to take a militant stand on single payer healthcare. We're going to have strategies and tactics that have never been used before. And we have a long-term strategy because I'm sure, as you all know, CalCare will probably not pass. So we do have a long-term strategy that is consists of base building in every region of the state. Um, so if you want to join CUSP, you can come on board and learn about the long-term strategy and start helping us build this movement because it's literally going to take one organizer in every 25 households to get this thing passed. That's if we decide to do a ballot initiative. Um, let's see what else. I think that's it. Taiji, do you have anything else to say? Taiji's on the
Um,
strategy team with me.
yeah, no, just that I think you'll see when Michelle goes through this summons delivery proposal, it reflects kind of a different stance than we've had before because prior to this time with the two previous versions of true single reform, and that is single payer bills that did not have the loophole to allow private insurance companies to continue extracting wealth from the healthcare system. That was AB 1400 in 2021, I think it was, and AB 2200 the last time around. We were kind of like just kind of going along with CNA, who's really been at the forefront of this fight for many, many years, most significantly in the 2016 Bernie Sanders primary nationally, where they really, really helped get Medicare for All to become more of a household term nationally. But CNA is a trade union, and so a lot of their approach is kind of limited to that. And they kind of still play a lot of the inside game, which is fine. But after going through AB 1400 and AB 2200, when the trifecta supermajority Democratic Party in California, the bluest state in the country, wouldn't even allow us to get to a floor vote. I think those of us that eventually initiated the CUSP coalition decided we need to build outside game power to force the issue, and it can't be. We don't think it's realistic to think CalCare is going to advance without that kind of outside, independent pressure. Just as what happened with the Civil Rights Movement, the Voting Rights Act, and every other major reform in U.S. history. So that's kind of how the summons is sort of reflective of that. I just wanted to add little extra context. Thanks.
Yeah, perfect. Yep. Yep. So we're really excited about this. And this is just the beginning and our first action. This action is really the goal is to build this movement as big as we can, so that we can move forward with a strong coalition of organizations. Um, 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 so the first tactic that we're doing is we've developed these 6.5 foot by 3.5 foot banners. Um, there are three of them. One is geared towards, oh my God, sorry, I have all these documents. One is geared towards corruption and how it flows from the top down into our healthcare system. One is called the Democratic Hall of Shame. So it's calling out the legislators who have blocked CalCare or or have said that they were going to, be all in for CalCare and then take a different route, so to speak. And one is really calling out Gavin Newsom for taking $3 million from healthcare corporations. And the Health Insurer Hall of Greed is another one, showing how much money these healthcare insurance companies take from us, and what happens when they do, which is pretty much death and and destruction in our society. Um, so those banners, I'm not showing anybody because I want you guys to be surprised when you see them. And the goal there is to get whatever media is there to get those banners on camera. Um, that would be, if that happened, that would be so amazing. I can't even tell you. The people summons. Does anybody have any questions about the banners? They're not really, nothing really behind that. Nothing to do really. Put them all on social media. That's what you need to do. The people summons. So I'm gonna pull up the document so I can show you. This one is the one that is going to be delivered to Pilar Schiavo. And the people summons are geared toward each assembly member. So they're all different and unique to the assembly member. They all have, can everybody see my screen? Or the people summons? The cover page of the people summons. Put your thumb up if you could see it. Cool. Okay, so the this is the cover page of the people summons, and what will happen is you'll come to the cusp tent. There's going to be a cusp tent, and we're going to have all of the people summons there. There will be a list of assembly members on the health and hold on. Can you see this document here? It says people summons delivery list. Okay.
Yes.
So this is all of the assembly members on the Health Committee and Appropriations Committee. The ones in green are on both committees. We're delivering also to Gavin Newsom and Robert Rivas. And the reason it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is because we're delivering 5 to each of their offices. If we have time, we're going to gather a group of people. If there's a group of people that comes back early, to walk the people summons to the California Democratic Party and Republican Party offices. They're about 10 minutes away from the Capitol. They're like 10 minutes walking distance, so we can make it like a little march and walk over there and deliver them. Once you deliver them, we will cross out the names. So we don't, so we don't end up asking people to deliver them to someone who's already had it delivered to. So that's the actual list. If your assembly member is on this list, we would like you to take it to them. But we're having, this is all All districts are in the people's summons, so anybody can take it. So, going back to the summons, so you come to the cusp tent, we'll be there with all of the people summons, and we will tell you exactly what to do again after this. So once you get the people summons, you sign it, and you either get a partner because we don't really want anyone going by themselves, or a group of no more than three people. And you sign the form and you take it around to anybody else to sign the form. It could be people at the organization booths. They all sign it, get 7 to 10 signatures. You can find the assembly member's office using the digital capital map, and we'll have a cue card up at the cusp tent for that you can just take and find it. They also all have the name of the or the number of the offices that they're located in at the top. Um, you choose one speaker and a document holder and a note taker if there's three of you. If there's not, you can just have the document holder be the note taker also. You walk into the office and the speaker reads the statement, which is, "We are constituents. We are here to deliver a people's summons asking you to publicly reaffirm your yes commitment to CalCare. You may read it now or later," and then you leave. That's it. Um, so so you leave. There's no arguing, no back and forth. The power is in the finality. The note taker takes the time that you delivered it. Um, Also, we request that you take a photo and a video of delivering the summons. The note taker will record the outcome of what happened. If the office is closed, you can put it in a slot. Sometimes they have a slot on the door, or you can put it in a drop box nearby, slide it under the door if possible, or tape it to the door. I actually have tape that I'll be giving to everybody. Um, And then, was the assembly member in your district? Circle yes or no. And if there's anything that happens out of the ordinary, there's a place that you can put notes. And then you put your name and your email and your assembly district if you participated in taking it. Then you bring this cover page back to the cuss tent, and email the photo and video to Feel the Burn SFB. And then post pictures and or video on your social media page and tag Cusp. So this is the summons. So this is Pilar's summons. To Assembly Member Pilar Chiavo, date of service March 20th, 2026. Regarding formal notice, CalCare People Summons. This notice is being delivered to you as a duly elected California legislator. For decades, legislation to establish guaranteed single-payer healthcare for all Californians. CalCare has been introduced and delayed while residents continue to face denied care, medical debt, preventable harm, and death. Public records indicate you have publicly expressed support for establishing a single-payer healthcare system in California, including CalCare. However, you have also supported legislation such as SB 770, which delays implementation of a single-payer system. We urge you to demonstrate clear leadership by voting yes on AB 1900 CalCare. Campaign finance records show contributions from corporate healthcare interests appearing in campaign finance filings, including donors such as, and then it lists the donors that she's taken money from. We recognize that advancing transformative healthcare reform in California requires political courage. Public records indicate that you have supported efforts to establish a single-payer healthcare system through CalCare legislation. As constituents and organizations across California, we are asking you to continue demonstrating that leadership by publicly supporting and voting yes on CalCare. Effective immediately, signatories to this notice state that they will publicly support and defend legislators who vote yes on CalCare, mobilize volunteers and voters to help elect leaders committed to CalCare, advocate for passage of CalCare through the legislature, support a statewide single-payer ballot initiative if legislative routes fail, promote and highlight legislators who stand with the people over corporate healthcare interests. To clarify, a yes vote on CalCare demonstrates continued leadership on healthcare justice. Public support helps build the momentum needed to pass this legislation. Legislators who support CalCare will have the backing of this movement. The following signatories representing, and then this is where you collect the signatures. And then on behalf of Californians demanding healthcare as a human right and the immediate passage of CalCare AB 1900. And then there's a certificate of delivery, and then delivered by representatives of CUSP, California United for Single Payer, and supporting organizations. And that's pretty much it. Does anybody have any questions or thoughts or
What's
I
the
have a
time frame?
question.
Margaret?
Oh, yeah, I have a question. So that last part, so the people who are delivering the petition should sign, or the certificate should sign there? I was
Yes.
confused.
You can sign
Okay.
your name, whoever's delivering it, because these are all constituents of California, all across the state. So there was no
And
way
it
to do
also,
this and afterwards, just so you know, we're going to be having people deliver them to the district offices also. So that'll happen like after this as a second action to this.
and I just want to point out, because it's very rare to actually catch the legislator in
We
the
know
off.
that.
But I guess if you're going to a legislator's office, you should know what they look like or to set
There
up.
is going to be a QR code that directs you to a map and it shows you who they are and everything.
Okay.
Yep. This is probably the most organized action. It is really organized. So, Sharon, go ahead.
Well, what time is this going to occur?
From 11 to 2 o'clock.
Oh, okay, great.
Hmm. Um, yeah, are there any other questions? I hope you guys are excited about this as I am because I don't know what they're
Well,
going to think when they see those.
when are you
As
going
you
to show the at
go
what
ahead.
time? When are you going to show the banner?
All day.
All day. Okay.
Yeah, they're gigantic, huge. Yeah. So they'll be out there
Okay,
all day.
thank you.
Hmm.
Okay.
We also, if no one else has any other questions, we will also have a social media digital campaign going on, and my son Kason is leading that. Kason, did you want to tell them about that?
Hold on, give me a second. I was just about to do something. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, I'm running a people-powered digital action. We're setting up a station where a lot of people can create their own posters with a short message. You know, something personal about why healthcare matters to them or why they support CalCare. Then we're going to take a photo of them holding their sign and post it in real time on social media. Um, the goal is to turn stories into something, you know, a bit visible and collective. So it's not just policy, but it's just actual, you know, a lot of people speaking up. Um, and it's also, you know, supposed to be something where somebody can be, you know, participate for just a few minutes, but still feel like they contributed to our movement. Um, so I'm just helping capture the voices, amplify them online, and bring more people into the conversation around CalCare.
Yeah, perfect. And also to get people to join CUSP.